today at the races brought to you by Claiborne Farm. 100 years of doing the usual unusually well, as we'll take a look here at what could be the up-and-coming 3-year-olds in today's Grade 3 Peter Pan, traveling the one-turn mile and an eighth. And as I was saying before the break, Rudy Brissett will send out 2 in here. The shorter price of that duo, which includes Western River, is number 4, We the People. And he was a short price, Mig, going back to the Arkansas Derby, in which he lost his race before he went in the gate.
Yeah, he definitely even says it in the comment line. Washy, you were there, you saw it firsthand.
He became unhinged when the crowd, I mean, it was a massive crowd that day, and the paddock is so small there, and then it really blew his mind that he had to go into the infield, and then he just got so revved up on the track, and then he was headstrong with Flavien Prat going into the turn and ended up 5 wide, and that was just not the way to win races anymore.
No, so he lost his race before the start, and then he's chasing a fast-paced 5 wide. So you could put a line through that. Belmont Park, wide, expansive, much more sedate, not as big a crowd. The paddock's much more of a quiet, serene place. And then they get down to the backstretch over here. They go on the training track to go back to the gate. He should not get nearly as worked up as he did in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's going to be so much quieter, braking back there too. And we'll see what he does, though, and how they choose to use him today. Because in his first 2 races in which he looked so good, he was forward, but I do think he's going to have a little bit of tussle in the front. I don't think he's fast enough to get to the lead, probably off of Electability or the next horse we'll talk about. But Electability here, Mig, he has gutted out some performances. My problem with him is that, he was good, and he held off all the challengers. I do think being on the inside here, when push came to shove with this late closer, the track helped him.
Yeah, that was definitely at a time at Aqueduct when the inside portion of the track was a big help, almost a little bit of a conveyor belt, if you will. I do think he's kind of determined. He kind of pins his ears. You see, he wants to win. He doesn't want to get past. The horse on the outside hanging on his outside lead couldn't have helped his cause much. This is an acid test for Electability. We're going to find out, because this is definitely a big step up. We got some lightly raced horses, but some horses that look like they have a lot of ability.
Yeah, my question mark too, looking at him physically, I'm not exactly sure how far he wants to go. The son of Quality Road, Arad Ortiz, will take over riding him today. Chad Brown obviously looking forward to capping off or continuing the success that he had last week. And, 5 Sheepshead Bays, 6 Fort Marcy's, 5 in a row, with L'Imperator pulling off the upset that day. But probably the most noteworthy of them all is Jack Christopher getting back to the races, sidelined as a late 2-year-old, showing so much promise then, and came back to dominate the Pat Day Mile.
Yeah, over that weekend, it just seemed like every time you turned around at one track or another, a Chad Brown trainee was going to the winner's circle in a stakes race. And I always say 5 Sheepshead Bays, like 5 Sheepshead Bays, 4 Modesties, 1 Jack Christopher.
Wow, you pulled that one out of the hat, bro.
Yeah.
It's